Alright everybody, welcome to this lesson about creating a character sheet. This is how you can create great full body reference images for your characters. So let's get started. This here, hold on. Okay, these are the character sheet templates. They're both basically identical. I'll have links to them in the show notes so that you can just plug and play. You don't have to use seed 234, but I would recommend specifying a seed. Just that makes it so much easier to go back and change things and to make sure everything stays consistent. But it's basically character sheet, character name, then you put a description of the character here. All this stuff in brackets is stuff that you can and should change. Full body view, arms stretched to the side, orthographic, full view of character name facing the camera, orthographic, full view of character name facing away from the camera, and then you put the art style. I should have put that in brackets, but I didn't think of it. And you just change that, you make it work for you, and you have the aspect ratio of 3:2. This is a landscape aspect ratio. By all means, experiment with other aspect ratios, but if you want to keep it simple, just use this to start. And then if you are using fast mode or turbo mode, you can also use a batch prompt, which is where you can create multiple versions of this. So in one version you'll have character sheet, and the other you'll have concept character art. This usually doesn't make a big difference, but sometimes it does. Then you add your character name, the description of the character, and then you can put different art styles here. The curly brackets allow you to generate multiple variations of a prompt at once. The prompt above will generate 6 image grids or 24 images, but you must have faster turbo mode enabled. And here's an example of a batch prompt where we've got Lisa Jones, 11-year-old child with red gold hair, solid color dress shirt, big belt, blue jeans, cowgirl boots, full body view, arms stretched to the side, blah, blah, blah. And then we've got watercolor gouache and cel-shaded Parisian pastel palette. So we're going to try this out and see what it looks like. When you enter this, Midjourney will ask, are you sure you want to imagine 6 prompts from this template? We click on the green button that says yes, and we get some results like this. Some are better than others, some are useful, some she's going to look too old. I said she was 11, but the problem is Midjourney is fairly good at generating images of babies and toddlers and little kids, but kids who are maybe 7 to 12 or 13 years old, it's more difficult for it to do it, and it'll often make them look a bit older. That's something I noticed a lot with this. With these two on the top, these are pretty good. This is basically what I was looking for. So we've got some good results here. These are some pretty good images of Lisa Jones. The art style is slightly different, but it's still recognizably her. And so we can use these prompts use these images as image prompts and run the prompt again without specifying the seed. And you can add a negative prompt to eliminate unwanted features. However, if you already have the results you like, you don't have to do this. And okay, and then we've got some character sheet references. Apparently they got a little messed up in PowerPoint, but this hopefully gives you some idea. These two are the images we already had. This one. All right, so even though this is a little bit something messed up in the formatting, all that aside, you can see that we've got some good reference images. Now, they don't look exactly like each other. I think in some of them she has brown eyes and some she has green eyes, but that's very easily fixed in something like Procreate or Photoshop. And obviously, her belt looks a little bit different, so you may have to choose one image where she's got the belt that you like, but this is a pretty good start. And you can also create images where you add poses and movement. Here's one where it's pretty much the same, but we just change these words to say sitting in chair. Here's some images of her sitting in a chair. She's wearing essentially the same outfit. And then the image is slightly cut off, you can use custom zoom. And what that does is you can zoom out as much as you want if it's slightly cut off. change the parameter from zoom 2 to zoom 1.1 or 1.2, 1.3 if more is cut off. And so I'll have a video to show you how to do that. And then you can break up these character sheets into single character images. You can, on Mac, you can open your image in preview, draw a box around your desired image, press Apple C or Command C, then Apple N, then save that image in the same folder. Or you can take a screenshot of part of your screen using Apple Shift 4. I'll just hit those buttons on here, Apple Shift 4. And that will create this little cursor thing. If you look, if you can see this, this is a little cursor. And then you can just draw a box around the image. And there you go. That is just saved to the desktop. And then you can put all of those in a folder. You can also create headshots, which are great image references for close-ups and medium shots. Even though this isn't super high res, it's good enough to use as a reference. And yeah, so that is basically your homework, is to generate at least one character sheet for your character, split the character sheet into individual images, and try using these individual images as image prompts. So that's basically it for this this lesson, and I'll include the information about the character sheets down below. And that's it. All right, I'll see you later.